Warning. Due to my extreme hatred of that movie Bane, I apologize for the bad language directed towards women, because I respect women a lot. And due to how poorly written the script is, all of the negative comments are going to be about the script, the acting, the production design, everything. I apologize if I offend any female viewers. Viewer discretion advised. Alright. Chemical burn. I would rather get a chemical burn in real life than watch this piece of shit. I mean, this movie is an abomination, a travesty. I'm gonna get into... Now, excuse me fast forwarding through this piece of shit. I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to watch this piece of garbage anyway. Not worth watching a piece of garbage like this anyway. The character introductions. Here we fucking go. This girl, Catherine, may as well be the worst final girl I've seen in my life. I've seen some shit in my time, but this just takes the cake. Oh god. 1 minute in and already this movie is a fucking abomination against humanity. I'm not watching this movie. I'm torturing myself so I can get this video out for you guys, so y'all can enjoy me ripping apart a piece of shit movie like this. I would rather play Defender. I would rather play Gladiator's Sword of Vengeance than watch this piece of trash. I know there's a lot of terrible movies, but this is this is a travesty. And already the characters are annoying. Why am I watching this again? Last time I watched this piece of shit is in 2022. I had after me watching Knowing, I found this on Tubi. It's like finally on Tubi. And when I watched the whole thing, and I shouldn't have watched it. I should have never discovered it. If I didn't finish it, I would have been more than happy to get it over with. Oh my god! This movie got ruined by one character. One fucking character. This is one of those cases where I'm pissed off while I'm watching this fucking movie. Daniel Drew. Hear this awful piece of garbage soundtrack. I'm pretty sure it's going to be looped repeatedly throughout the whole fucking movie. I didn't want to watch this movie again. I didn't know how much choice, do I? The visual style is absolute garbage. It's so horrible. The pacing is as slow as snails on crack. The cinematography is dreadful. When I watch a movie of a certain year, and I compare that movie to this movie, when I watch something like Madam Web, and I compare it's like Bane, an experiment of human suffering of a superhero genre. A fucking dream sequence. A fucking dream sequence. Get ready for a lot of those fucking tropes. It's gonna be here a fuck ton of lies. Get ready for the worst. I never watched a movie where it's just straight through awfulness right in the first minute of this movie began. Never have I watched it this bad. Like I said, Catherine is one of the worst final girls I've seen in horror movie history. I gave a lot of shit to other worst final girls in history, but this is atrocious. They show like characters. I don't want to name the characters. I don't. Because they're all awful, boring, bullshit. As you may notice, that this movie is extremely repetitive too. I mean, it goes through the motions over and over. And the villain is freaking terrible too. And the production design is the same in this movie. Once you've seen all of it, you've seen them all. You know, this movie rips off so many better movies that I'd rather be watching. Like Saw. I would just get up, pick a Saw X Blu-ray, pop it in, and watch it, rather than doing a reaction video out of this. Just so you know, staring at this movie pisses me off. And after this video, I am never gonna watch this pile of garbage ever again.
So, how are you feeling today?
The British accents are unconvincing. I'm just blocking the view because I don't want to.
Testing what?
Because I don't want to watch it.
If we told you the nature of the test, it would take our findings. Smart.
Get used to that crying sound because you're gonna hear it a whole fuck ton of lot. Just buckle up. That looks like stock. That looks like stock footage. Something more fun than watching this movie. I can't do it. Sorry. I'm in 15 minutes of this fucking shit. Characters are awfully written. And you're about to see the twist of this movie very soon. So I'm gonna fast forward through this movie because I don't want to watch the whole thing again. I don't. That's what I'd rather do. But I would rather watch a real life corpse than this crap fest. I would rather. There is no story in this movie whatsoever. I think it cuts away from the gore because if it showed the gore effects would have been just as awful as the rest of the film. Even the gore is awful. Even whoever done the makeup effects or the gore effects, they just like phone it in and just like, oh, fuck it. Just let her scream. I bet she'll just kill her. I could give less of a shit. Murdoch is unlikable. All the characters in this movie either boring or unlikable. Why would you test out the people who have amnesia or something? What is this? As you notice, the gore effects are awful. Excuse me. I would rather watch Oz than Bane. At least that has a lot more character development than this movie does. I even rather watch every bad horror film 10 times before I ever watch this film again. I would rather watch The Island. I would rather watch The Island than this Travis. Abysmal. Every time there's an electric fence, why is it always cut to this? They can't even afford to do, like, real life actor ability? It's like, what the hell? Like I said, this is the last time I'm ever watching this film. This killer butcher looking guy is the worst slasher villain. Yeah. This slasher villain is so dreadful. The blood looks fake. The blood color is not even right. Even the worst Saw films. I mean, this makes Saw 3D look awesome in comparison to this travesty. What should I know? For the others, is that they're just in their rooms jacking off. They have to put like numbers of a certain time, so in order for them to kill someone. I mean, that is a good idea, but they fucked it up in the process.
Where are you taking her?
We'll be right back to the ad break, so I can talk to you on why I'm never gonna watch this pile. Back after the commercial break. Fucking great. The only good thing about this movie is that it has commercial breaks, so I can stop recording. Not to keep going. It's like getting punched in the face over and over. There's nothing fun about it. Like kidneys are sold on eBay, like in Saw. I would rather watch Saw. I would rather watch any of the Saw movies. Any of them. Like 24 hours a day before I ever touch this monstrosity ever again. Fast forward, none of the characters are any good. None of them. The blood color is piss poor. The kill scenes are dreadful. The pacing. This movie is so bad, it made me reconsider my stance on a lot of films I don't like, including Blade Trinity. I would rather watch Blade Trinity than this travesty again. Nice enough to watch this movie with me. You know what? Let's go. Even they cannot act their ass off. The only reason why they're killed off so they don't have to be in this shit movie anymore. Jane don't have to participate in this movie any longer. The soundtrack is dreadful. The surgeon. Jesus Christ. Can you act for 1 minute? Be helpful. Act for 1 minute. And just work together? God! I don't know any of the characters, nor I care.
She's dead. Well, I was there. I'm not
Natasha. I fucking hate that character, Natasha. I hate her in that movie. The reason why I turned the lights off because I knew this movie was going to get worse and worse. I thought they went bomb in the barrel after the introduction scene, but no. They went straight through the barrel and started tunneling underground. The editing is atrocious. The pacing, there is no pacing. Whoever wrote this story has no idea what pacing is. If I see a DVD of this lying around somewhere, I'm just gonna make a video destroying it. I'm just gonna put it on camera so make sure nobody watches this pile of steaming horse shit. Right. Someone taking a shower. Right. Because that's totally something I wanted to see. There are better shower scenes than this.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I saw Elaine get killed. They act like they don't give a shit. What the hell happened? I can make a better film in 5 minutes. I can make a better film with better script, better acting, most of all, better fucking pacing. This isn't watching a movie. This is torture. Even that Furiosa poster right up there, even Furiosa is mad that she's watching this too. I wish this movie should have just fucking ended right there. But no, we got more movie to go. We got like 56 minutes to go. I don't care because I fast forward through a lot of the boring shit. I just want to get to scenes that actually piss me off in the movie. The editing is so incomprehensible. And excuse the like derogatory terms about women because the women characters are just sluts. And now, excuse my language about women. I don't mean to disrespect all my female viewers. It's just the way the characters are written. That's all.
I see it. Please. Please. Give it to her.
Why the fuck would you do that, Natasha? Why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck would you fucking do that? Fuck you. And fuck whoever wrote this movie, whoever directed this, whoever acted it, whoever edited it. And fuck this movie. I have more to watch, and I would rather be playing God of War right now. Why the hell would you do that? This is me like drinking water when I get pissed off. There is no dread, no tension, no gore, there's no nudity. Nothing I want in a slasher film. Has everything I do not want in a slasher film. It has, like I said, it has nothing I want in a slasher. It has no dread, no tension, no likable characters, no gore, no nudity, and plus there's no good final girl. Fuck you! If you were just held down, none of this would happen, Natasha. If the characters would have fucking helped out, none of this bullshit would have happened. I have more to go. Yeah. Good luck with it. This makes The Descent Part 2 more easy for me to watch. At least it was over. At least Sarah Carter was there. But too bad they fucking butchered her character. That I'm gonna do a reaction video next. If I have patience, the actresses look like they do not want to be they don't want to be in this fucking movie. That could have been in a better movie. I didn't want to watch this fucking movie to begin with. I mean, I have no choice, do I? And worse, I have to rewatch like a little bit part of the movie just so I can fast forward through this shit bomb. That looks like the asylum from Session 9. Hell, you know what? I would rather watch Session 9 right now. At least that has good characters, good writing, and scares, and has a good use of that fucking location. And best part, it has the funniest fuck you moment in history. I would rather watch this by now, but no. There are lots of great final girls and great, powerful, strong women. They're better written than this travesty. I would rather watch Kill Bill Volume 1 by now. Yeah, go ahead. Be annoying all you want. Natasha, go ahead. Go ahead. Be annoying all you want. I'm pretty sure you're gonna die soon. Just go ahead. Be annoying. And yet all of a sudden you care about her? I'm glad I don't have this movie on DVD. If I did, I would just smash it right after this movie's over. I would just smash it and I would just record myself doing it. The flashback scenes look like behind the scenes footage where they're just acting. And that is not a good thing. Flashbacks are supposed to like extend a character's story. Supposed to like give the character development, like show don't tell. Like, you know how in Saw movies, the flashback scene, that looks like Bride from Kill Bill. I would rather watch Kill Bill right now. Natasha, that slut who died because she's so fucking annoying. Shit. Did I just insult a woman? Oh my god. Oh. All I'm just gonna say is the characters are fucking annoying. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna edit that part out. I have better things to do than watch this trash. Watch this dumpster fire like an incinerator from Toy Story 3. Not the like trash that you can enjoy. The trash that I see like incinerated from Toy Story 3. With bacteria all over the trash by the time you got out of it. That's this movie. It felt like the only bane and experiment of human suffering. Let's talk about that subtitle for a minute. Did they just included the subtitle "An Experiment in Human Suffering" because they were worried that they're going to be sued by DC Comics. Is that the only reason? It has to be. You know what? Let me show you. Another better film. Dark Knight Trilogy. I would rather watch. Dark Knight Rises has the villain Bane. And his villain motivation is so much fucking better than this piece of particle board cobbled together mishmash of other things I'd rather be watching. Dream all you want. Just go ahead. Acting like Natasha has her sister named Jane. I don't give a shit. Because the characters are so annoying and unlikable, or either boring or bullshit. I feel exhausted from watching this crap. Oh my god, do we have to watch more of this? Ooh. Huh. I don't care. I'll just let the rest of the movie play out, and I give less 2 fucks about this shitty abomination against humanity. Excuse my repeated words, is that just how I feel about this movie? I've run out of words to describe this movie. Yeah, she's stronger than you think. Yeah, I can give a shit. I don't give a shit about this. I don't give a shit about the characters. 11-10? Go ahead. Even the worst movies I've seen so far this year have better pacing, have a pacing that moves along. This movie just drags on and on and on and on. Even some of the worst movies I've seen this year, like Madam Web, at least have a beginning, middle, and end. At least it moves along. At least I'm watching characters, actresses from I recognize, like Emma Roberts. But this, even if I'm watching because it's a Spider-Man rip-off, whatever, and they just this is more annoying than Game of Thrones Season 8. Yeah, no shit. You don't have to fucking announce it. Why would you do that, Catherine? Why? Why? What the hell would you do that? Of all the things to choose, they just why would you have to choke her? Why? I get that you're working together, but that is not the way to go. The fight scenes are even worse. You thought the rest of the movie was bad? Wait until you get to the action scene. The action scene. It's edited so shittily. You know what? I'll show you a better action movies that are better than this. Of all the things to choose, they just why would you have to choke her? Why? I get that you're working together, but that is not the way to go. The fight scenes are even worse. You thought the rest of the movie was bad? Wait until you get to the action scene. The action scene. It's edited so shittily. You know what? I'll show you a better action movies that are better than this. The Raid 1 and 2. Oh, John Wick 1 and 2. John Wick 3. John Wick 4. Action scenes are better choreographed. And the pacing, actually, because they're awesome. Hell, Dark Knight Trilogy have better action scenes. You know what? Another better Final Girl. Let me show you. shit. The Descent had a better final girl with lots more character development and more character growth. Friday the 13th, awesome kill scenes. Freddy vs. Jason, just overall an awesome movie. A lot of the movies I point out are a lot better than this. I just ran out of words to describe it. And excuse that messy Blu-ray shelf. Back to this shit excuse of a movie. Wow, Tasha died. Who would have fucking guessed? Ridris? What the fuck kind of word is that? Sorry my Blu-ray shelf is messed up because I had to pull out movies that are better than this shitty asshole of excuse of like film reels stitched to... This movie is not even a movie, okay? It's just a bunch of film reels stitched together. Like just a just strange middle thing like cobbled together, and clearly nobody gave a shit. I mean, like, when you're making a horror film, I am so glad that horror films are getting a resurgence. I am so glad I get to watch good horror films. I am so glad. If horror films continue to be like this, I would just, like, fuck horror films and just move on to other genres. Good thing I got to go see Maxine last week, which was a fucking awesome movie. And guess what? The character, Mia Goth, she is my scream queen. I saw that movie It Follows yesterday, and the final girl goes through lots more character development too. What the fuck? Did she just die? No. So this movie can go on and just go more on and on and on and on and on and on. What is that little billy club? And there's that alien fucking creature in this piece of shit movie. Now we have to include Alien 2? You know what? I'm gonna show you another better fucking film than this piece of shit. Aliens, a much better film. Alien, any of these films, any of the sci-fi films that are better than this. I'd rather Blade Runner. I mean, I love Dune. I mean, Signs is a lot better. Any film that I mention is 1,000 times a lot better than this particle board stitched together, nobody gave a shit kind of film. That intercom voice, get used to it because you're gonna hear it a whole fuck a lot. I love that final girl trope in slashers. I love gory kills. I love nudity in slashers. But this movie has none of these. That looks like that little Easter Bunny mask thing from Donnie Darko. I would rather watch Donnie Darko. Why every time there's a violent scene, it cuts to red? Why? Emergency. This film just gets better and fucking better. Great. I don't have to listen to this shit voice again. It's more annoying than that intercom voice in Resident Evil Code Veronica fucking X. I would rather listen to that for 24 hours straight while getting punched in the face. Hell, even that intercom voice has a lot more. That intercom voice in Prom Night Remake, one of the shittiest remakes ever. Shut the fuck up. What the hell are those weapon zapping things? Hey, tell that intercom voice to shut the fuck up. Thank Christ. I don't have to listen to that fucking intercom voice anymore. When that man got stabbed, I mean, it cuts to the wall. Every time something violent happens, it either cuts to the red thing, and either something stabbing like that, it cuts to blood on the wall instead of just showing the body. Drop the weapon. As I alluded to earlier, the flashback scenes look like behind the scenes footage from a better film. This film is choreographed awfully. Even, like I said, the blood effects in this movie are too fucking bright. And it doesn't look right. And all of a sudden she just transitioned to a tough girl for no fucking reason. That, like, I got the eyes, like, being removed effect in the movie that's shown, like, several fucking times in the movie looked like shit. I'm not gonna watch the whole fucking film. No. I'm just, like, showing you parts that outright piss me off. Yeah, so fucking what? Yeah, this film is disgusting. Yeah, I don't want to know why. I don't. This isn't fucking... They're showing, like, the history of aliens or some shit. I mean, this isn't fucking Ancient Aliens on History Channel. My big brother CJ used to watch that show on History Channel. And now they're making a reference to signs? That doesn't make the movie... I mean, individual moments that remind me of a certain... Like, any films that are good doesn't make the movie any better. It makes me realize I could have been watching a better movie by now. And that TV voice looks muffled, sounds like muffled as hell. Me watching this film is one of those sick tests I'd rather go through. You have to show that again? Why?
Died the day before they arrived.
What? Like I give a shit.
There's more what?
So that asshole's her husband? That gives... This film keeps asking the audience over and over to actually give a shit about the characters in this fucking piece of shit. I would rather play that game called Area 51. We got 15 minutes of this shit fest. I would rather watch The Thing. You know what? The Thing. I would rather watch this than this movie. Add that to the pile of movies I'd rather be watching. We have a way to defeat them. How about give them a middle finger and fuck this movie? And fuck this shit. Why should I give a shit? Yeah, what raw emotions? This movie gave me a raw emotion. Anger.
Innocent women.
3 innocent women. Fuck you.
We, Captain,
What? So you're the...
killed 3 innocent women.
No! That is the worst... The fact that Catherine and this asshole, I mean, like, killed 3 innocent women, that is the worst fucking plot twist ever. That is the worst fucking plot twist ever. Even worse than that movie called High Tension. I'd rather watch High Tension than this garbage-filled mess.
I begged you not to take part.
I begged you to not be in this fucking... I begged myself not to record myself watching this piece of shit. Looks like Uma Thurman. But that's not fucking saying much. Fuck this twist, fuck this movie, and fuck everything else surrounding it. So Catherine is all of a sudden a fucking leader? Final girl my ass.
Stop. They have to be stopped.
Boo. So this bitch is all of a sudden a villain. They like work together to kill people. She was held captive in the beginning of this fucking movie. And now all of a sudden you just kill people? It's like, what fun is that? This is my #1 least favorite twist ending ever. You know what? I'm gonna show you a movie that had a better twist fucking ending. You wanna see it? Let's go. Identity. This movie had a better twist ending. There's more. This movie also had a better fucking twist ending. Where the man Gordon, like, killed his family along with it. Because, I mean, a twist ending can help elevate a movie. I mean, like, Sixth Sense popularized it. Saw made it really awesome. I mean, if you watch the twist and turning, like, soap opera-ish, like, Saw movies, the twist is actually really awesome, for the most part. But why is the twist ending poorly set up, no payoff? What a fucking surprise. And a big fuck you towards horror fans who had this piece of shit get awards is beyond fucking me. Just because, like, a horror film, like, gets awards or something, doesn't mean it could be good. I mean, there's lots of good horror films that deserve awards, like The Descent, you know, Better Watch Out. That movie had it won tons of awards because it is a good fucking movie. There's like lots of great movies that deserve Academy Awards, like Black Hawk Down. That is my favorite movie of all time. They're all cheering for her. Yay! She made it out. Yay! It also ends with more bullshit. And of course, they're just cheering her on because they got rid of the fucking alien. Why do they have to show it all again? Like, show the flashback of the whole fucking movie. Like, individual slices, pieces. I mean, like, they had to show it in the whole fucking movie. I mean, why? The character, Buffy, is one of my favorite female heroines of all time. Because the character is actually really compelling to watch. I mean, like, I used to hate that episode, like, Dead Man's Party. I mean, like, until I found out, like, the character growth, like, make her feel raw emotion, that made the episodes a lot better. I mean, I used to hate that episode because her mom was on her ass the whole time. And Buffy has great chemistry with her friends. I mean, the characters are well developed. And she helps out her sister, like Dawn Summers. I don't have to show this. The whole fucking movie. Like I didn't even see it the first fucking time. I mean, that insults your intelligence. I mean, that movie, Captivity, it's one of the worst fucking pieces of electronic media ever. I'm so glad I even bought that piece of shit. On her staring off in the sunset. Poor fucking Ray. Hot fucking hot. Staring off, wondering why she started the movie to be fucking begin with. Movie's over. Poor fucking Ray. It shows they have Tekken, one of the better fucking films than this. That's the end. I don't ever have to watch this fucking shit show ever a fucking again. In fact, here's some things I would rather do than rewatch this fucking piece of shit. Punch myself in the face. Punch myself in the nuts repeatedly. I would rather fall off a bridge than watch this. Hell, I would rather watch the Jared Fogle documentary and Jeffrey Epstein and Quiet on Set Nickelodeon show on repeat for days. I would rather listen to Meant to Be by Florida Georgia Line and Stupid Ho by Nicki Minaj for days. There's 1,000 things I could have been doing by now. It's 1:36. I just wasted an hour of my life. I just want it back. Bye-bye.